Welcome to the North Film Festival here at the Producers Club and Theater here in New York, New York. All right, it's your boy's Caddy's Caddy. I'm in the building. I got a special guest film producer here,
Hey, what's up, man? I'm Josh.
Money Josh. Josh, tell the people where they can find your social media at.
You can find me. So my company is IQFlix, and my tag is just Josh at IQFlix.
All right, no Instagram or anything?
Oh yeah, Instagram. That's my handle on Instagram and everything. So
That's good. Talk to me about your film.
yeah, so my film's called Somnus, and it's a pretty dystopian kind of depressing film about corporate angst.
Okay.
So, the fun stuff.
How long did it take for you to write the script, or did you just fly by the seat of your pants, or...
Yeah, so we were talking about music a little bit. I actually produced the music for it first in 2020 during the pandemic. And it was kind of just, everyone's doing their own thing. We're all isolated. And I made the music during that time and hit some friends of mine up and was like, hey, this could be something. And so we decided to film it in 2021, released it last year. Wow. Yeah, it took a while.
So, talk to me about like the editing, the video, how many locations that you guys shoot, scenes, and etc.
Yeah, so we had about 5 locations, and most of them were exterior in Chicago during the winter. So it was freezing cold, and Chicago is kind of like a secondary character in the film. But there's no talking for the most part in the film. It's like a visual album of sorts. And so, it kind of plays out inside of this guy's head the whole time, so it's very abstract. And as the audience, you're sort of trying to figure out what's going on while he's trying to figure out what's going on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, that's like a catch-22.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
That's good. So what do you think the audience, at the end of the film, what would you think their perception was of the film?
So that's the question. I'm like a really interpretive filmmaker. I never like to force a narrative on people. I typically like to leave it open-ended and let people kind of communicate.
And think about it and have conversations about
exactly.
it. Exactly. Would you like? Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, because sometimes someone will watch it and be like, "Oh, it was actually kind of hopeful at the end," and then someone will watch it and be like, "Dang, I was like super depressed watching that." But I think for the most part at the end, I mean, it's a sad film about like a corporate entity kind of sucking the life out of this person. Well, so at the end, he feels very stuck in that world.
Yeah, it's just like, I dig it. It's like watching the movie Wanted and the kid, you remember the movie Wanted and the kid is just stuck in a cubicle and he's just sitting there stuck and he's like, what am I doing before he finds the alter ego?
Yes, like if the bullet had never been.
Right.
Yeah.
So what's next? This film is done.
Yeah.
Okay, it's already in the North Film Festival, any other festivals you're thinking about, presenting it, or are you going to put it online, you're going to do distribution, what you thinking?
Yeah, I think we're just going to kind of throw it online and kind of put a bow on it and call it a day. We've got 2 other films right now in post-production, so
are
just
they
kind of...
features or are they shorts?
Both shorts.
Both shorts?
Yeah. So one is we've just submitted to a bunch of festivals over the last 2 months.
What's the name of that film?
It's called Do You Know You Good?
Okay.
It's like
what's that about?
It's a film about a Korean American male who finds out his mom has breast cancer, and it's like the 24 hours of him hearing the news from her on the phone to him seeing her for the first time after the news. It's kind of like that emotional arc of dealing with that reality.
That's an anxiety killer.
Yeah. But it's kind of lighthearted at the same time. It kind of ends nicer than Somnus.
That's good. And what's the time frame for that one?
That one is 21 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
And that's gonna be released when?
I think publicly, probably summer next year.
So 2026, we should anticipate that being here.
Yes, fingers crossed.
At the North Film Festival.
Yeah, I'll resubmit.
Please resubmit. And talk to me about the next one that you have coming up as well. The second short.
Yeah, it's it's tentatively called Bloom. It's still very early in post-production.
Okay.
It's also pretty dark. It's about a woman who attempts suicide, and it's the story of her sister picking her up from the hospital and kind of going to her house after the event happened, and kind of seeing what had happened the night before, and them kind of coming to terms of, where do we go from here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Wow.
Yeah.
So would both those films probably be done in 2026, or?
I think Bloom, Bloom. Got to do that for the director.
Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah.
I think.
That sounds good.
Yeah, Bloom sounds great.
Director, Bloom sounds good.
You heard it here.
Please consider it. Okay, don't beat us up too much, but it's just an idea. So we're just throwing it out there.
Yeah, I think that one's more, maybe 2027. I would think it's got some time. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Any features on the horizon?
Nothing yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, I think we've kind of put those down for a second.
That's okay. But,
shorts are fun.
Shorts are fun. Yeah. What about other festivals you thinking about going to?
We're not sure yet. I think the industry's changed a lot, and there's so many like mid-tier now. It's not just like your uncle making a film and deciding to like put it in a neighborhood film festival versus like TIFF. You know what I'm saying?
But how do you, that's not this. I'm just learning I'm just learning the film. Okay, so like I just got into podcasts and I was an introvert. Other than that,
introvert as well.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So like, how do you know when to put it, where to put it, when to put it, what tier? I never even determined. That's insane. How do you even select that? Is it like a marketing campaign? What do you do?
I mean, it's always changing. I feel like I don't know anything. Every year is something new. So you just kind of throw it out there to who you feel you're confident with, who seems like legitimate, and then you hope for the best.
That's good.
Yeah.
I appreciate you at the North Film Festival.
Yeah,
I look forward to seeing the other two films.
Yeah, of course.
And Don't Be a Stranger. Yes, sir. I'll be here. I'm going to be watching a lot of films tonight because I want to do as many podcasts as I can with all you great and promising directors, producers, actors, writers. All right. Thank you very much. The North Film Festival. Your boy is Caddy. Signing out.